We have Jason Zucker joining us from ice level on the heels of another win. Jason, we were this close to hopefully having you on last game, but the winning has continued. You've joined the goal-scoring ranks, and we're thrilled to have you. Take us through the first one as a Sabre today.
Yeah, thanks for having me. That was a little bit of a scramble, but it was nice to get a power play goal. Obviously, we feel like we'd been doing some good things, but the power play goals weren't going in for us. So it was nice to get that first one tonight, and hopefully we can carry it forward.
Do you feel like you got open a little bit more in the bumper? I know before your goal, you had the Cousins to you play in the bumper, then they watched you, and then Cousins attacked the goal line. Now they let you free a little bit. Is that a cat and mouse game that you guys are trying to play on the power play?
Yeah, it is. I think the fact that all of our sticks work, we have one-timers, we've got, everyone in a scoring position makes our power play dangerous, and I think that showed it. If you take one thing away, you're going to have another opportunity somewhere, and with Tomer having that big of a bomb on the side, it's going to take a couple D-men and move people around and open up the middle for us. So got lucky on that one, but we'll take it.
We've mentioned, and we had to today, because the Thompson blast that preceded your goal is the hardest measured shot since NHL's Edge stats came into play over these last 4 years. It was.
Did it even get off the ice?
No, but that's the reason, right? You always watch the All-Star game and they say keep it low to get the hardest shot. It was low, but 104.7 miles an hour.
Yeah,
Marty, you would have had that one just right under the pad, huh?
I probably would have stopped it with my bare hand.
So when I see you out there with Thompson and you talking about Thompson this way, Jason, give us comparables that you've played with in your career that you're aware of it as a net front guy or a bumper guy that I know my teammate can blast 100 miles an hour here.
Honestly, a guy we played against tonight, Jeff Petrie, I've seen that guy take some one-timers that were some of the heaviest shots I think I've ever seen. So, there's a few out there. I obviously playing against Shea Weber back, when he was still playing. Yep. Matt Dumba had some big blasts when we were back in Minnesota. There's some big guys that shoot the puck pretty hard. Unfortunately, I'm not one of them, but sometimes it's about placement, not as much power.
Now, Duffer was talking to me before the game and said, it's funny with Zucker is that he's usually more of a goal scorer than a playmaker, but this year he's more of a playmaker than a goal scorer. Obviously, getting a goal today, but is that something added? And are you surprised to look at your stats and say, wow, I got all these assists, I got to get the goals going?
Yeah, sometimes plays just kind of fall into your lap and you have opportunities to score more than you do to pass. But, I've been trying to work on my game to make, just overall a better 200-foot game. And, I think I'm trying to show a little bit more of that this year. And obviously the passes and the playmaking has been a little bit more available. And Clowder and some of the guys have been able to put pucks away on their opportunities. So sometimes it falls that way, but hopefully I can stay on the score sheet both sides.
Well, that was also an interesting wrinkle with today and a little line change. And obviously your line, when you've been playing with McLeod and Greenway, has been having some tremendous success. And, it's been a quieter start for Cousins and Quinn, but you're able to get up there today and play with them. What is that like when the lineup is winning and you have a little tweak like that?
Ultimately, we feel we have great depth on this team, and you're trying to find the right formula to have all four lines and have success on all four lines. And obviously, we got a couple of injuries, we got a few things that may be affecting the lineup in different ways. So, coaches are always trying to find the right formula, the right line combos, and things. And every once in a while, it takes one thing to boost a line. So sometimes you got to change it up. Ultimately, I think having Quinny get that empty net goal with Cuzzy with a huge block at the end, I think that goes a really long way. And even though it's an empty netter, I think it's a huge confidence booster for those guys. So I think it'll be great to see it moving forward.
100%. Now, you've been in Buffalo as a visiting team for many, many games, and you guys in the locker room would get wings and pizza and whatever. Now that you live here and you've experienced the food, have you gone to some new spots? Have you enjoyed the wide variety of food and restaurants and great things here in Buffalo?
Yeah, honestly, I have. It's funny. I would classify this as a sneaky good food city. When you're coming here on the road, you end up at some of the more simple spots that everybody knows, the Chop House and those. I don't take, that's not a knock on the Chop House, but it's one of those things that it's nice to branch out and check out some new places. So I've been trying to do that, and it's been great to have that opportunity.
Jason, thank you for this today, and we'll see you moving forward.
Thank you, guys. Take care.